What's up, guys? It's currently 7:25 in the morning. Got a good hour and a half of work, ate breakfast, did a little bit of studying, and now I'm gonna go get a gym pump. A little, I'm thinking chest and tri day. I think that'll be nice. But yeah, I also wanted to show you guys a little bit of what my routine looks like and yeah, what an average day looks like. Obviously, like, I'm still on summer break and I'm not in my classes right now, so that'll look a little bit different in around 2 months. But yeah, just wanted to kind of give you guys a rundown. But yeah, let's go get this pump. Yeah, we're gonna go back down to 135 for sure. T-shirt's getting a little too small. Alright, pretty good gym session, but still got a lot of work left to do for the day. We're gonna head back to the office, bang it out. Little pump check, by the way. Alright, so back from the workout, had to take like 10 minutes to catch my breath or whatever, but I really hope that you guys enjoy these style of videos where you know, I show a little bit about my day or my routine or what I've been doing, and then also have these little sections where I'm talking to you guys one-to-one, and hopefully you guys can get some insights from that, get some value. The last thing that I want to do is like gatekeep information, so I kind of just want to release everything that I've been doing for free and see if I can actually help people. But yeah, so I was thinking about this earlier, and I actually wrote a tweet about it too. And I think it's the reason why I've been able to make money online and like do some of the things that I want to do. And it's because I essentially gamified my life. You know, growing up, I used to be super into video games. Man, I can't even tell you the amount of hours that I put into, you know, Counter-Strike or Minecraft, you know, Call of Duty, like just countless hours, right? And so I stopped trying to level up a character that wasn't even real, like a character in a video game, and I started trying to focus on how I could level up myself and this character that I'm playing in real life, right? Because if you look at it, it really is somewhat of a game, right? The more input you put in, the more output you'll get out. If you guys, I don't know if you guys ever played Sims, but Sims 3 was like a huge game back in the day. I played it on like PlayStation 3, it was super fun. But it was essentially like you controlling an NPC that's going through life. It's essentially the game of life, right? So if you spend more time, let's say, working out in the gym, your character was gonna get super jacked, super ripped, and was probably gonna pick up more ladies, right? If they spend a lot more time on their job and like, you know, trying to make money, you could save up enough for like a nice house or a mansion or cars or whatever. And so I stopped trying to focus on leveling up a Sims character or trying to get the new weapon skin in Call of Duty or, you know, reaching level 100 in Fortnite. And I started to transition that into my actual life. So what could I like put input to that's gonna generate me output? Well, I wanted to do something where I was selling a service and running a business online, kind of like that whole agency style. And the first thing that I did was just reach out to business owners, right? So that was my input. So the more business owners that I reached out to, the higher probability chance that I was gonna be able to sign one as a client later on, right? And so that just goes back to input and output. The more input that you're putting in, the more output that you're gonna get. And then obviously, I think consistency, that's like a huge thing, especially in like video games. If you, let's say if you have been grinding a game for 2 years and you have this crazy world where you've built so much stuff, and then you take a year break and then you come back, you're gonna have to relearn a lot of those old things that you had to know in the game in order to get to that level, right? Obviously you're still gonna have some previous knowledge, but for the most part you're gonna have to relearn. And it's the same with life, it's the same with business. So once you hit that gas pedal, you can't stop, because it's just gonna put you multiple levels behind whenever you end up coming back. And yeah, I think that brings me to like the third lesson is not quitting, right? And this kind of goes with consistency. You know, if you quit, then there's no new level to achieve, right? Like, where's the fulfillment? Where's the happiness gonna come from when you're not trying to like set goals and go for them? If you're in a place where you're kind of stuck and you don't know exactly what to do, just start by taking some level of action. You know, getting started, that's the hardest part. Once you take that first step, then you're good, right? That's 90% of the hard part that's done, because you've essentially worked past those limiting beliefs and you've changed your mindset enough to like actually start and trying to, you know, reach your goal. And that's like one of the most fruitful things in life, is achieving a goal. So yeah, don't quit. Just keep going, stay consistent, stay disciplined, stack your wins on top of each other, right? So for an example, my first win of the day was waking up at 5. And then my second win was, you know, it could be as little as taking a shower or brushing your teeth. And then my third was I got an hour and a half of work done. And then I went to the gym. So I'm stacking these wins, and each win that I get, it gets easier. The hardest part was waking up at 5 in the morning. That was the hardest part. So get adjusted to doing hard things. Go get a hard workout in outside when it's super hot. Go run a mile when you know that you like don't want to do it, because at the end of the day, guys, what you don't want to do is probably what you need to do in order to grow. So if you think about it and you know, you're thinking real hard, you're like, man, like what do I like not want to do? Do that thing right now after watching this video. So yeah, I hope you guys like these like little one-on-one sessions. I'm gonna try to keep doing them, uploads weekly, maybe sometimes do like a bi-weekly thing. But I'm really trying to focus on like my video production, my editing, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep pumping out these videos, keep getting better, and yeah, hopefully this channel is gonna be, you know, just huge one day. And yeah, so like and comment what you enjoyed about the video and what your 6-month goals are, guys. So kind of interested to see what you guys have to say. And yeah, I'm gonna go bang out another like 3-4 hours of work, crank some modules out, and then. So I'm sitting here editing and kind of going through this video, and I honestly don't think that I shared enough value with you guys. So if you're either an appointment setter or you're trying to become an appointment setter, I want to give you this one framework that's going to allow you to build a ton of more relationships and close more deals. And this is the ACQ framework, and it stands for acknowledge, compliment, then question. And the question's really the biggest part. It allows you to take frame of the conversation, be the authority figure, and kind of guide the prospect where you want to go. And that is essentially like a booked call. So first thing you want to do, acknowledge. So let's say you're working on a clothing brand offer for e-commerce, and you're talking to a prospect that has around 300 followers, has been posting around a month, 2 months. So the first thing that you want to do is, let them know that you took a look at his page. Be like, hey man, took a look at your page. Seems like you guys have some really good foundation set. You just need maybe a little bit of guidance and some next level processes to get to that next level and that next step, right? So you acknowledged them, you complimented them on being able to achieve that 300 follower milestone, which is really cool. So, they're understanding that, you're actually invested in them, you did your research. And then hit them with a question. So maybe you want to guide the conversation into, have they spent any money on ads? Be like, just ask them that straight up. Or if you've already been talking about something, you can kind of guide the conversation to go another way. So, what do you think is currently holding you guys back from getting to that 500 or that 1,000 follower range and be able to hit, 2 to 3K a month in sales? And then they'll be like, oh, well, I think it's because of this, and this. Acknowledge that again. Obviously, don't give a compliment every single time because that would kind of be weird. It wouldn't exactly flow. And then hit them with a question. Always take control of the conversation and kind of make it go where you want it to go. And so by the end of it, if you did the whole diagnosis correctly, then you'll be able to see if you can help them or not, and if they'd be a good fit for the offer. And if they are, go ahead, shoot them a little soft pitch and try to get them booked on a call. Right? Obviously, do your due diligence. Do your qualifying, and just build a genuine connection. That's really like the biggest part, is just talking to the prospect, seeing what their problems, their pains, their desires are, and trying to connect that end goal to your solution, right? So, they're having all these problems, they're sharing them with you, they're opening up, and they want to get to point B. Your whole job is to build that connection, and that plan B, or the ending route would be your solution. So your solution allows them to get to where they want to go. And so just use that framework, and I promise you guys, you will be closing a lot more people. And if you're just trying to set appointments, your conversations are going to go like this, and the rapport and the trust is going to be built up to the point where you're seen as the authority figure. And obviously, you have to have really good content and whatnot, but that's literally the basic framework. There's a bit more that goes into it, but at the most basic level, that's how you turn somebody into maybe a cold lead to a qualified book call that's interested in buying your product or your program or your course, whatever that is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's it for me. Peace.